Well, they say leave it how you find it, so there you go. You certainly wouldn't know I camped there last night, would you? Can't stand these people that come up here and leave all their bloody rubbish everywhere and all that. That's how you're supposed to leave it after you've wild camped somewhere. Not a single sign that you've even been there. That's how you do it properly. Right, well, my bag's packed and I'm ready to go again now. So this is Meagaidh National Nature Reserve. This is where I spent the night last night, camping. I love it here. It's about my favourite place in the whole of Britain, really. So I thought I'd do a video tour walking back. Not all the way back. I'm not going to do like a video 3 hours long, but I'll just show you a little bit. Seems it's such a nice day as well. So I slept here the night, next to this little lake, surrounded by the mountains. Still a tiny bit of snow at the top, but I can remember several years ago there'd be snow here all year round. Not anymore. It's awesome when it's completely white though, covered in snow, really windy. Awesome. That's when you want to go out there. Well, if you've got a bit of experience. They do actually have avalanches here as well, sometimes. So you got to be really careful around here, especially when you're up there. Or when you're climbing right up that little valley there. I've been blown clean off my feet before walking down there, or up there should I say. Literally blown over. Yeah, on the floor a few times. It can get quite dodgy actually. There's a bench up there. Another one of the many viewpoints around here where you can sit down and just take it in, have a picnic, whatever. I might as well walk up there seeing I'm here. Lovely day today. Yeah. Just sit down for a minute. It's beautiful, isn't it? You can go swimming in that if you want as well. I will be honest, I haven't done that, but it's quite clear. Clean, clear water. You can see right in there. Put my tent up last night and a few people turned up and went in there swimming before leaving again. About 2.5, 3 hours away there's a walk away, there's a car park. It's free, well, donation car park, so should always bump a couple quid in, like keep it going and all that. Campers are welcome, motorhomes. I noticed a lot of bus tours as well. They stop off here and let the tourists get off and have a butchers around and that. There's toilets there and all that as well, so yeah, it's lovely here. I will go in there one day, but that day is not today. Right, let's start walking back. Best to stick to the path round here as well. Looks like it's going to be another really nice day. I prefer it a little colder myself. 23 degrees yesterday walking out here. Carrying like 20 kilos on your back. T-shirt soaked in sweat. Prefer if it was just 5 or 6 degrees really, but it's nice to see the sun every now and then. And you don't have to walk all the way out here if you don't want to. When you park up in the car park, there's leaflets you can pick up at the information hub where the toilets are. There's also fresh venison you can buy there that they kill themselves on site and sell it to people that visit. So there's 3 different trails: yellow trail, purple and red trail, for different levels of fitness, I guess. And they're very short. You can do them in no time really. Half hour each one. Only about a mile and a half each. Circular routes, so you always end up back where you began off. There's lots of information boards all around, all mainly about the wildlife and the conservation work they do here. There's lots of birds, loads of different birds here. I'm not up on my birds, I don't really know much about them, but there's eagles around here as well. There's lots of signs about all the different kind of insects and all the good they do for nature and everything. There's deers and stags and all sorts out here. Thankfully, I don't think they reinstated the wolves like they have in certain parts. I didn't really agree with that myself. And the wild cats. But it's pretty cool around here. Pretty safe to come out wandering and wild camping and doing what you like. Just respect it and take your rubbish home with you. There's lots of parts of Scotland and even England and Wales and everything similar to this really, where you can go on walks and long hikes or cycle, and you've got the mountains and the hills and everything. But it's just I don't know, hard to explain really good feel about this place. As soon as I arrive here, it's just like a big sigh. It's like you've come home sort of thing, you know. It's so peaceful and I just love it here. Not sure where I'm going to go today after this. Don't know. There's 8 different peaks you can climb around here as well. I'm not sure if all 8 are classified as actual Munros or not, but the highest Munro in the region is here. I forgot the name of it now. Cor Arden or something. I have climbed it. Last year I climbed 27 mountains in 18 days. I did the highest mountain in every region of Scotland, and the coolings on Sky, and I did 4 here. That was all day, that was, I was out. That was awesome, that was. Love that. Did that in September. I find September's a pretty good month to come here, really. It's not quite so busy, a lot of the tourists have gone. It's not quite so hot usually, and a lot of the midges are beginning to disappear. It's terrible in July and August. Swarms of them all around you, do your head in. I'm here now in May and they're beginning to come. There's a few here last night, but not that bad. Yeah, Creag is only about an hour or so, I think, from Fort William, where Ben Nevis is, so if you were to come here, you might as well nip into Fort William and go climb the highest mountain in, well, the British Isles. Done Ben Nevis a few times in the winter and in the summer. If you're gonna go in the winter though, take the proper gear. It can be well dangerous. In the summer it's fine, but even then, don't wear shorts and flip-flops like some stupid people. Because most of the time, even though it starts off really hot down the bottom, once you get to the top, it's still freezing cold all year round. But I don't think Ben Nevis is one of the best climbs though, because it's got such a well-trodden path, and like hundreds of thousands of people do it every year. It's like, it's not easy. It's a hell of a long slog, but it's not the most interesting, best one to do in my opinion. Go to some of the lesser known ones. Some of them are awesome. They really are. What I used to do was just Google, you know, all the Munros, and you get a big list of them up, and then you just read through them, and it's like, oh, that name sounds interesting, I'll go do that one. And half the time you get there, it's like, wow, that was bloody awesome. Can't pronounce it half the time, the name of the mountain, but whatever catches your eye, just go and do it. Can't remember how many I've climbed now. I know a lot of these Munro baggers, I know exactly which ones they've done, how many they've done, when they did it. Not me. I'm not sure how many I've done, to be honest. Something like 45, 46, something like that. I think I have got a list on the computer at home that I make a note of them all that I've done. Yeah, I've done 40 odd anyway. I will do more again in the future, but since converting the van and driving everywhere and seeing all sorts of other places and just parking up and going on all these like walks, trails and coast paths, and yeah, I've not climbed so many mountains since last year. 27 was the last I did, I think. Mind you, 27 in 1 year, that's not bad, is it? In 18 days actually, but come here once, I can't remember what month it was in the winter, whether it was December or January or something, and the snow, it was pure white. It was like so deep, it's ridiculous. And you could see all the snowboarders and skiers with all their gear walking up there just to go snowboarding down that. It's disappeared now, but yeah, over there, because there's so much snow here and it is that steep, you can actually go snowboarding and skiing here. Yeah, a few years ago as well, I was out here, I can't remember whether it was January, February I think it was, or maybe March, and talking about the snow shifting and that. I was up there and I could hear all this cracking and rumbling. I was like, uh-oh, what's that? And I was quite far from it, luckily, and I could watch the snow and ice and it just dropped about 20 foot. And I left it a while and I thought, I've got to walk over there and have a look. And oh man, the hole that it appeared was massive. It just looked down it and it's like as deep as a house. It's like, wow, if you fell in that, I mean, sometimes you go days and days without seeing anyone up here. You just die up here, wouldn't you? That was awesome though. Seeing that. It's not something you get to see every day. Yeah, the snow just shifted and all rumbling. It sounded like thunder, and yeah, and this great big hole appeared, like 20-30 foot deep. Pure snow though as well, all the way down. That's how deep it is and how thick it is. Mental. But because of global warming and whatever, I think it's getting less and less snow every year, I think, and then it lasts less and less time. And it's like now in May, years and years ago, this would still be covered in snow. These hills probably don't look very high in the video, but they are a fair old height. Don't know if yeah. Nothing's ever the same watching it on a video or seeing pictures compared to actually being there. Gotta get outside and do stuff. Surprised there's not anyone out here walking around. Must be about 7:30 now. Beautiful morning. Just me here. What's this? Ooh. As you can see as well, there's a really good walking path, really easy to follow. And the trails are really well signposted as well, you can't get lost or nothing. Oh man, it's so hot. My back is wet already. That's the only thing with wild camping, isn't it? All the gear you got to carry. Yeah. Unless you do it regularly, it's take a little bit of getting used to. Surprising how quick you do get used to it though, your body. I walked from Cornwall to Scotland 700 miles once, carrying all my gear and that 20 odd kilos whatever, and I didn't do any training. Just packed my bag the day before. I was like, geez, that's heavy. And off I went, and it was a nightmare for the first week. And then it's like, not too bad now. You do soon get used to it. But in the heat, it's so much worse. It's better when it's colder. Well, it's easier when it's colder. Yeah, still quite a long way to go yet. I'm obviously not on one of those little trails I was talking about earlier. Obviously I've wandered off of them and gone a lot further. The little trails are just a mile and a half long, each one, circular routes from the car park. You can do them with your, I don't know, your dog or your kids or whatever. They're quite simple. Yeah, 'cause it is a lovely place to visit. Whether you're a hiker or not, it don't matter. You can come here with your kids and your family and have picnics, barbecues. There's animals to see down there as well. Yes, it's a place for everyone of any ages. You don't have to come out here hiking and climbing the mountains. Okay, you alright? Okay. Well, first people I've seen all day. You'd think more people would come out here, wouldn't you, really? Mind you, 6, 7 in the morning is a bit early for most people, I suppose. Not for me. Mind you, work on a farm as well, so I'm usually up at 4 or 5 in the morning every day anyway. In the winter, even earlier. But I'm only part-time now, so sod going back to that full-time, 80 to 100 hours a week every week. Oh man, it's a killer. It's an alright job though. I quite like the job. Mainly because I think I prefer working with animals than humans, but and you're outside walking around fields, putting fences up, trimming the fences back and using all sorts of machinery, scraping the yards, telescopic handlers, tractors, and it's just varied things that you do. Keeps it interesting. Obviously you got your routine work as well, feeding the calves every day, twice a day, scraping the yards every day, and you got the milk parlour, which I don't go in because I hate it. But apart from the milk parlour itself, yeah, I quite like the job. Dairy farming. God, look at that. Oh, lovely view, innit? Dare say it looks a damn sight better than me actually standing here seeing it for real, but gives you an idea on the video, doesn't it? One of the best places in Scotland, this is. Meagaidh, out near Roy Bridge. This is turning into a long video. I'm probably going to end up walking all the way back. Pure blue. don't get that every day in Scotland, do you? Oh. It's not all just like this. You do walk through some wooded areas with trees and all that, and your surroundings do change, but it's turning into my video like I did on Lundy. I'll just do a short video, walk across Lundy, hour later, finished. Lundy Island is awesome though. That's another beautiful place, well worth visiting if you get the chance. 23 holiday lets on there that you can book out through the Landmark Trust. I think the actual island is owned by National Trust. They're both charities. Lots of conservation work, lots of animals, wildlife. Beautiful. Oh, bench for a nice viewpoint. Right, keep going. What do I look like this morning? Not exactly great. Mind you, I never do. Alright. Doing this in good times, only walking a lot faster than I was yesterday. Walking here. Mind you, my bag's a bit lighter now. I've ate the food, I've drank the drink. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, a couple more people. You right? Hi. Okay. that's another thing when you're out wandering around places like this. Most people do tend to say hello, not like in the towns and the cities, but might leave Scotland today actually. I might head off to the lakes, pop into the Lake District. That's probably a 6-7 hour drive from here, I guess. Go see something there. Got work on Tuesday, so what day are we on now? Saturday. Could drive back Sunday. At least I sorted out my uninhabited island challenge for the summer in July. I went to Dumfries and Galloway and went and saw Heston Island. I couldn't get to the island that day because the tide didn't go out enough to be able to get to it. I thought a tidal island might be a safer option since I don't have any experience of quite this extreme. I'm not taking food or nothing, so I have the option of being able to get off at least within 3 days or something like that. You can always get on it a couple of times a week anyway, the island. I found out a farmer who had grazing rights for his sheep on there, because no one actually lives on it. And I bumped into a bloke that works for him, and he goes over to the island regularly, like, and he does fishing and stuff, so that was good to know. There's plenty of fish over there, because that would be my main source of food. And he said, no problem, you can go stay on it. So Heston Island and Dumfries and Galloway, that's where I'll be spending an entire month, raising money for Cancer Research UK. Should hit £20,000 this year. There's a link on my channel if you want to donate. But yeah, or just click on the link and have a look at, you know, what I've done in the past and money I've raised and whatever. I do most of my fundraising in Morrison stores in Cornwall, mainly Penzance and Liscard, but I do nip into Red Roof a couple of times a year. I know not everyone likes to see a fundraiser stood in the supermarket, but just doing our little bit of good, that's all. No one has to donate if they don't want to, so Oh, I haven't even got a cold drink in the van. Oh. Mind you, a hot drink quenches your thirst better in the heat than a cold one, so tea. I practically live on tea. That was the one luxury item I'm going to allow myself on the island challenge. Tea bags. Yeah, I've tried going without tea, but if I don't have a cup of tea or two by 10, half 10, I just get a headache. It's like, oh, I need caffeine. I had 3 cups of tea already today. We're just taking the tent down and doing that last video. Anyway, they were very small cups. They don't count, do they? That's just one mug, really. Well, this video certainly gives you an idea of what it looks like round here. God, we started off all the way over there. That's where I camped and we started walking. Can cover a lot of distance quite quick, really. Mind you, in 45 minutes. Dare say some people come out here running and just like run it in no time. Oh, I can't run. I can walk all day long, walk 28, 32 miles, but oh, I can't run about 20 steps and I'll keel over. Yeah, I think the most steps I ever did in a day was 58,500 steps in one day. I think it was like 32 or 34 miles I did. But that was on the Cotswold Way. I walked the entire Cotswold Way in just under 4 days. I was well chuffed with that. Apparently that's a really good time to do it in. That's what I got told anyway, but can't remember how far it was now, Cotswold Way. 4 days though, wild camping as I went, like. That's a few years ago now. Now I'm struggling to carry this bag down a little track for a couple of hours. But like I said, I used to work 80 to 100 hours a week on a farm, so I think that was my training somehow. My job. Hard job, really. Physical. That's lovely. I dare say most people will start coming out here walking around when I'm leaving. I haven't seen any animals though. Not this time. Oh, I got an urban tiger Facebook page as well. That's another thing that, because I've only just started using YouTube in January properly. So all my previous challenges I did for cancer research, if you're interested, there's pictures and little short video clips on my urban tiger Facebook page. That's all I use it for. I don't use it for anything else. But this year I will share the uninhabited island challenge on YouTube. I'll probably do several videos over the course of the month that I'm there. Don't think I'll be showing anyone how to start a fire very often though. There's not a single tree on the island. None. But I don't know if you get much driftwood there or not. The bloke I spoke to didn't really say a lot like that. There's not a lot there for fires. So I'll ask, but they might prefer it if you don't have fires there. But even the Isle of Scarborough up in the Inner Hebrides, where I wanted to go to initially, he said I had to take a gas stove, the owner of that island, and he insisted on it. So it's fair enough, isn't it? I'll just take a gas stove. Only annoying thing with this one is there's a cave on it, but it fills with water. So not sure what to do about camp if there's no cave and there's no wood. There's nothing there, like resource wise, to make a camp with. It's just pretty barren really. So it's either take a tent or take a tarpaulin. Can't even just take a hammock or nothing. Yeah. Oh well. As a first challenge to get experience at trying to live off the land and off the fish, and just to see what it's like, see how I cope with it. Complete isolation as well, being on my own, and just to see how I deal with it. I think it's quite a safe option, really. Yeah. There's no point being silly about this, is there? I'm about to turn 45 and I've never done it before, so I'm skinny enough as it is. Saw the doctor the other day actually. He wasn't overly impressed at my challenge. He told me to take a great big bag of rice. Just so I've got something to eat. But yeah. And also, that's another viewpoint here. And also, he's going to make me an appointment to speak to a dietitian before I go. So I might not always take things that seriously that I do. Just go, yeah, I'll go do this. Yeah, I'll go do that. No problem. But other people seem to be taking this one very seriously. So yeah, the island I chose is probably a good choice, seeing as I do have the option of getting off of it within like a 3-day window. So if anything does go seriously wrong, I'm sure no one's gonna hold that against me. A bloody pheasant made me jump in here last night. Why do they always wait till you're stood right next to them before they fly away and make loads of noise? Funny. It did make me jump though. Look at the day. Do I want to spend the day driving in this heat? I mean, if anyone has actually watched this video this long, 53 minutes, I doubt it, but if you're still watching, if you've got any comments, any ideas or suggestions about my uninhabited island challenge, whether you think I should take food or just go hardcore and do it without nothing and see how I get on, I don't know, any suggestions on what food to take and for what reasons? I suppose I do have quite a high sugar diet as well, and I'm about to go to 0 sugar, which I've been told probably isn't the best thing to do. It would just be fish really, it'd just be like a real high protein diet and nothing else. So if you've got any suggestions, I mean, feel free to comment. Sticking my finger in the camera. Got a habit of doing that. I haven't even strapped my bag on properly, have I? I wonder if it's moving so much. It only took me an hour to realise that. Bit of shade. Oh, this is nicer. I need a haircut. Fuck me, man. I'm going grey. Proper grey. I'm not even 45 yet. Nah, mate, that's bad. Anyway, don't want to see that, yeah. Can't be that much further back. I'll actually walk this in pretty good time, actually. Quicker than when I walk there. Just walk through one of those invisible spider webs. Right. Yeah, they must be building a path up there as well. Won't go up there today though. Loosened itself, that's why. Well, that's what you get for buying a $12.99 Rucksacksy. I was half expecting the straps to snap, but they haven't, so that's good. I have got some pretty decent rucksacks as well from Go Outdoors and Trespass, but I decided to try this cheapy one today. Seems I wasn't going too far, and it's alright actually. Where am I going? Carry on down, man, carry on down. Don't turn off. It's not much further now actually to the back down. I might as well film it all then, I guess, and show you the information hub where the toilets are and the animals and the car park and whew, there we go. That's about as much running as for me. A viewpoint. There's a lock over there. Don't ask me what that one's called. I forgot. Okay, you right? Blimey, this video is over an hour long. That's my longest video now so far. Longest video to date. Where's the date? May the 18th, 2024. And I'm at Creag Meagaidh. I keep calling it Creag Meagaidh. I just think that's how you pronounce it. Don't ask me to spell it, it's like Meaghi, crazy like, but I think it's pronounced Meagaidh. Creag Meagaidh. Out Roy Bridge. Not too far from Locktree, not too far from Fort William. Well, not too far from lots of places actually. It's like right in the middle. Yeah, I shared a video actually the other day on YouTube of the centre of Scotland. It's actually really not far from there, literally 20 minutes or something from the centre of Scotland. That stone, big rock with a plaque on it. Yeah, quite interesting what little things you pass on your travels. God, that was well quick to get here. It took me twice that time yesterday. Yeah, there you go. Creag. something on the birds. He's a bit faded, isn't he? What's over here? Different worlds, bit more of an information board on the area. Whew. Quick look here before heading off. I can't believe I just did that in 1 hour and it took me over 2 yesterday. What was wrong with me yesterday? Slacking. I'll take you to the information hub now and show you what's down here. Might as well show you everything since I didn't stop the video when I said I would. You okay?
Yes.
You alright?
Morning.
You alright? Okay. It's like I said earlier, most people will start coming out when I'm going back. I'm nearly back to the van now and everyone's coming out. Don't know what the time is, but I guess it must be about 8:30 or something, but 8:30? You've wasted half the day. Be stopping for breakfast break on the farm if I was there soon. Already done 3 or 4 hours work. I don't know. Sod your 9 to 5. I ain't interested in that. Mind you, I was in bed early last night. I went to bed about 10:30, so I mean, yeah. No wonder I was up at 5. Shared a video earlier trying to advise people on what camping gear to buy. My suggestions. Yeah. On what tent, sleeping bag, airbed, waterproofs, stuff like that. Take a look. I share all sorts of videos really. I'm quite new to this and they're real basic videos. I don't edit them in any kind of way, shape or form. Mainly because I don't know how to. I'm not interested. Waste of time. Just show you it as it is, innit? You're seeing what I'm seeing. I share videos on places I visit, holidays I go on and all the different properties I stay in, on my van, on the equipment I use, on my land, wild camping. I share a lot on animals as well, which don't seem to be too popular, but I don't know why. Shared one on a bat the other day. I found a bat sleeping on my wing mirror. But anyway, share videos on everything and anything I feel like it really, so it's not any one specific thing, so I guess I'm not aimed at any kind of audience. It's just if you want to see random shit, yeah, I'm your man. I thought I was nearly back at the information hub. I forgot a section. I am really close now though. I wonder what my next video would be. I don't know what I've got planned now. Ah, hang on, I'm off to Download Festival in 2 or 3 weeks' time. There you go. Something else to share. Music festival. Share a couple of videos on there as well. Then I'll be on the Uninhabited Island Challenge. And then over the winter there'll be loads of different holiday properties I go to. Because I got lots and lots booked up already. All through the Landmark Trust. Well, actually saying that, September, we're off to Rome in Italy. Going to go to Vatican City and see the Sistine Chapel and the Colosseum and stuff like that. So, I mean, obviously I won't share a video of the Sistine Chapel because videoing is prohibited. You're not allowed. But I'll share one of Vatican City and the Vatican museums. You're allowed to in there. And the Colosseum. So yeah, if you want to see a bit of Rome as well. Probably off to Croatia next year, so I'll do one out there as well, with all the waterfalls and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Morning.
So yeah, I share all random stuff really. Mate, he probably thinks I'm some weirdo talking to myself now. But hey ho. Probably never see him again anyway, so it doesn't matter. I talk to myself anyway. You wait till I'm on this uninhabited island all on my own. I'll be having full-on conversations with myself. Oh dear. Yeah, a bit overgrown now, but there's a load of stones down this wall and they read something out like, oops, I saw the tree rising and it carries on, I don't know, probably a poem or something. Oh, we're nearly there now, look. Coming to the working bit. Well, that's Creag Meagaidh. You alright? So there you have it, look. If you want to be out there on your own, go really early. Otherwise, people turn up. You don't want that. Right, here we go. There's the office. And farmhouse. Yeah, they sell wild venison here. Burgers and steaks. That's the farmhouse and the office, and that was the visitors hub with all the information boards and the toilets there. And picnic benches here. It looks nice today, doesn't it? You alright? You okay? Well, considering it took me 2.5 hours to walk there yesterday, it just took me an hour and a quarter to walk back. I was slacking yesterday, being lazy. Don't know why I struggled so much. Mind you, I had been out walking all around Creag as well, didn't I, before? I think I shared a little video on Creag as well. I didn't do much there because I was annoyed you couldn't wild camp there. That's the only reason I went there, to camp, and I wasn't allowed. And there's no point doing a camping video in an area you're not allowed to camp in. I didn't think so anyway. So anyway, come to Creag Meagaidh again. I've been here loads of times because I love it. And hopefully from this video you can see why. Everything's very well signposted and got very well laid out paths and trails. It's all very well looked after and maintained, the whole area as well. And the car park's just through these trees. Oh, there's the animals over there. I should have gone over there, showed you the animals. Well, why not just cut across here anyway, eh? Here we go. Get on. Look at his horns. He's a booty, isn't he? They're all scattered around today. You must be hot in this weather with all that fur, mate. Are you coming over to say hi or not? I just want the grass. Anyway, a car park down here. All right. Yeah, I can see the cars in the distance. Okay. Right, so you saw the farmhouse, the office where you buy the venison. You saw the information hub with all the information signs and boards. You saw a picnic area, and you've seen a whole load of where you can walk. And there's toilets back there. And now, this is the car park, which is a free car park. Well, it's a donation car park. Oh look, all the tents over there. I didn't even know you could camp there. Still rather go where I went. You right?
We just go up by the house, so
Yeah.
just straight away. A minute.
Does that say? Oh, it's like
Yeah.
It's a good sized car park as well. Yeah, look, campers welcome. Donations. Disabled parking as well. There's my van over there. You got quite a lot of cars in here and that. And then over here, got like seating area, start of some of the trails. I think there's barbecues over there as well. There's benches, picnic area, and looks like there's a campsite as well. So there you have it. Creag Meagaidh. And here I am, back at the good old van. Oh. Right, bit messy in here. Right, so here we go. That was Creag Meagaidh. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Click like and subscribe, and I'll share all sorts of other random videos in future, whether it's on my van or wild camping or my land, off-grid property, holidays, places I visit, places of interest, walking around, nature, animals, all sorts of stuff. Plus don't forget my uninhabited island challenge. That's going to be awesome. Right, well, thanks for watching, if you're still watching. A long video. See ya.